Now, if you want to make a on, we knew what goes into training of a nurse. I think I'm a Baba Bado. Tay Santi, former Jemta president, Timis or describe how the procedures are nurses working.
The word training, as far as nursing and midwifery is concerned, is something that is very important, and we attach every seriousness to it. That is why, for you to be a nurse in Ghana, you have to acquire an admission form to offer a program in nursing. You must have C6 and above, which qualifies you to read any program in tertiary. Now, when you buy this nursing training college form, you are subject to an interview where the panel will scrutinize you, assess your psychological well-being, your physical appearance, your ability of being able to meet the demands of the profession. We go for interview because if you are disabled, it will be difficult for you to partake in active duties as far as nursing care is concerned. Be able to assess your level of smartness, your psychological well-being, and how you can be in a good position to deliver. At the end of the day, they sieve out, and the few who go through are those that think
For want of clarity, the disabled there, does not mean that he's disrespecting, how do you call it, the physical challenge, but he's actually giving the grounds. So, with all due respect to the general public, it's not in any way to disrespect our noble and beautiful physical challenge family. Yeah, continue.
Thank you very much for bringing this to my attention. If you are physically challenged, for example, we have activities that are so strenuous, lifting and those stuff, that makes it a handicap.
Yes.
Hence, the interview session is to assess all these things, not to say that your intellectual capabilities is not up to the standard.
Absolutely.
No,
absolutely.
Intellectually you'll be capable, but the ability to lift and engage in the strenuous activity when you're physically challenged is something they are looking at. Hence, the rationale for we having some of these interview sessions. Now, I recall the year I went in where 2,000 people who applied. And at the end of the day, 158 people were selected. This is very competitive. So you see to it that it's a challenge that you are subject to from the scratch. Now, when you get the admission and you start your program, a semester is made up of 4 months. But the nurse is going to engage in clinical, that is practical session with academic classroom work. So within these 4 months, the student nurse will study in class, go back to the ward and go and work for 2 to 3 weeks, come back again, come and write exams for theory, and then before he goes home, he writes practical exams again. Then when this person goes on vacation, he's going back to the ward for the whole 1 month holidays. Then when school will open immediately, some just finish clinical 2 days and school is opening. So this is what you are going to go through for 3 good years or 4 years before you finish your program. Now, after all the academic work that you are going to have in your college or university, you are still subject to writing a license examination that is conducted by the Nursing and Midwifery Council. This is also subject to both written and practical. As a registered general nurse, you are compelled to do 4 practical procedures to be examined. 2 medical procedures, 2 surgical procedures, amidst drawing a care plan, a comprehensive care plan for a patient. So you use 2 days for this practical examination. Then you sit to write your theoretical exams again. And if you finish and the results are released and you happen to refer in a single paper, this nurse is not going to start national service until only God knows when you are able to pass all your papers before you can even do your mandatory national service. Unlike our brothers and sisters from the university, some people have referrals, they are not able to graduate, but their name is automatically added to service for them to do while they write their referral. This is what it takes. Then, after you are done with the licensing exams and you pass, you are going to go through 1 year mandatory national service, that is rotation. You are going to circulate through all the departments that makes up a hospital for 1 good year. This, when you add up, it means that to have a diploma, you have to do 4 years to obtain a diploma. And to obtain a degree in nursing, you have to do 5 years. That is 3 years in training plus 1 year rotation, making it 4. then 4 years training for the degree, and 1 year rotation, making it 5 years. This is what we go through. And at the end of the day, the license exam that we are writing, they are going to combine about 7 different courses together for you to write medical, surgery, and general paper.
Now
Then
let's go to let's even go to the ward. What happened at the ward? When a patient, I once
said to Washu after them interview Nima, Nesebio, Washade, Ebiana, Sebio, who named baby into it. As I'm saying about church, Sike Botia, what semesters now, them 1 year behind semester bear 2. Oh, semester break na university, it's a hard day, I meant some coffee be massino. I want to work there. Why do say university full time? What the student loan? No say that nursing, you know, what trying to call. Academic nature within what the swimming so good. Intenting how can you compare university to a training institution? You compare training institutions to training institutions. Military, police, fire service, teachers, trainer, journalists. You can compare training institutions to training institutions because you see. Nursing one professional obi a wabo degree in nursing no wo nursing no anya ni tipen wo felt skill no wo do be a diploma university no nursing no is trained to acquire knowledge and then a little bit of skill na dey but training institution no 100% both knowledge and skill pa it wabra one mokwana ni colleague go university no wa be fie odidi or like or enjoy no next ni one mokwana enkofi what do you go to the house to do in there ka for onyama na akwa clinicals no kwan first no minim say so asesa na ekwa ebotu nyema bi at the tower consumables bi bokote tower at the gloves na danyama nyema na dinya abakokọ ebe wie na bia be 200 bi okọ aqua ward a best serving all the departments them assigned to Alekano na ekwana to staff nurse no ward wa sebio patient bi a was surely no ho with sebio ejanan edida fetchem ejanan na swanchan da nyama no ekwa under supervision no na staff nurse na fraud there kona keyi dam nyama no eho and the nurses pi and student nurses pi wo do a say edwuma mu ntumi ye I check on no apply to nursing na check on na wo gwan wo fi wo check enye them assignment no intercasa bahat na kwabrane wankasa kwa se be weja na wakeda for nsa ka wo to require today no obi ni de enyi no obi biala e ba ko na student nurse na eji wa kwapol ebi won person to akoso German nurse fun obo obeye we eji da made no akon wa kwapol obi was eba na empato a entumi lay bear sheet and send nurse ni anasojeni. They are trained on all those things. Now obi a yimpo akacha yere nya botalate ho bottle no we lay bed no the yimpa no adato do awa na we na mark wa friend then supervisor a staff nurse wa mark okay aha aya de you cool kaka crowd de yimpa na do small no kwampo ntumi gina no ebakọ no na student nurse no or the medjuma no again say odu baby a now okọ night no one word the viewer ebakọ no na patient be 30 40 no ho next night na so staff nurse no wa our student nurse no kaka no that night one do walk up and down the man now during that time let's say you obi fima you are sometimes no staff nurse no so experience to tune no the makwai by 2 a.m. 3 a.m. no we into any much mortuary phone no and want to share no I catch on there so around that time you your boyfriend sometimes around that time what boyfriend no now am pass so go around na no them patient test go around night no our dan eguankron na snow no na student nurse no go around we about my report go say senior pocho yipa no nka no oboko no na mpo anya media wo frame watch man na so peka the student nurse dan 1 a.m. no oko mortuary no akafe no about for board na ko wa kwa no akafe no eden baba atmase nti set wo na catch no student nurse abelinti so wo try na kawa that is the reason I'm demo. That is the reason, madam. Now let's now come to ɔyɛ offending nurses nankasa staff nurse for no na senior nurse no officers no nurse ni the medua me kike nia and the student nurse ɔyɛ no anya wa makwa no na wa aba wɔn makwa no so abɛkɔ na staff nurse sometimes ado offending da on day bi da nurse ni ɔbɛnat to up and down the mama dachi if you are one surgery to save one life it will take be 15 to 18 hours na nurse ni and nurses would just one handle just to bring that life. Me in 2021 December I almost lost my life because of Jenny. One nurse be or a cribby or friend new able. Yes, your friend Jenny was a Jennifer. Do one a drip for this is similar and more year now. How or treat him no. Nurses, now mission one. The last time Palmo call hospital be make a show be no cool Lord done now. Mommy do I me mission. Then I say to show I join your area by I. So wow. No nipa no only came also one bottle. What? Our minister, journalist Johnny Hughes, I tell one. Ehun da madin bi da. Ehun bi da. This is what our noble nurses they do. Mami ke me dey chewi yankwa chief centers no so. You are baba public health for no community for no chief centers no sometimes 1 a.m. 2 a.m. Next ni wada hati be abobom pine abasema mpocho na me next meeting yam yo waka dam chief centers na chief centers bi o se bi o deep rural areas bi nkrasi too meeting yam yo niti no yan yo no we benya next ni no awdam time nada oni security bi awo na so minister na nkofo odi nsehunu wototo nsehunu of social media no na wada oyiyi frama rough of akasa by heart ade twa ba to say you people you can stay over 5,000 years pine no acho nyame for bone ncho na bon pen na yel ana me kenu say ma asemi akada mfa me kasa get out ma frame kra tell me last time me catch you know the fact that you know me or you're my friend no that's what mean there it belong to NPP and this way bona me ka abaka by heart do not even call me ma finance in friend jargon but wa bra boom one NPP when this one year them demand to be back at abedinti na perpetual bay time no do you know when ko asante ko abia any time check the time was asa odibodu I am madam perpetual do on politics partisan politics na ka kwa nuku NPP chairman na jinapo ni nwan ye MPP nia jinapo ni nwan ye MPP nia such a fan we be say no hia akom chief bani owo NDC ne yo oya MPP nia ama ha ben se hu na bibia de politics dey room chisi area waka there wa suspend the strike no hwe dey nurses na nkaso wo twobon na executives ka hwe dey wo twobon won obi so wa abochi wa sa abochi won na ni jenti na de wo wa na minister na nde bia no for plane chief justice also sinifum abed abend also sinifum sika no chief justice was spend bi na your friend me perpetual na nko for spender you gudo na ya kasa and ana me kema mbede mbe show EBI is on the nurses. Now, about them community nurses now. Mama videos ma hwe. Sometimes nurse ni botuma nanto. What's vaccine na abana nkofo mpo wa keke no ole pechew. Vaccine now what that bana COVID nyama no. Wa bede was one nkofo na nkofo no wa pechew ansa na yimpa no wa wo. Ayi radio yesu. Ya bana wa ye yimpa no. I was vaccine no hunter no so vaccine the mo next news so up a keke so to so one nanto from bed 2 3 4 hours and sana we too mako baby community nurses which one bobo same one and not to that long no sometimes criminals wotum wa attack wa kwando wa born attack na we be dwa abakede how John Hughes abakede they over pump it as a media house TV3 what did them less about 2 and who they know this is not the list that they are asking we too about apologize because we TV station why didn't obi anyone obi our number obodu bi a 1 year relevant them bio first na GTV those times we matlock we mu bi o kwa 1k matlock we mu ahin na work matlock no investigative movie those were the days and professionalism. Those were the days and Abna Kunu down for TV do Sama Vakot for TV do Akushika Yawo your friend Alex Usukwache Lauta Vanderpool Braba Sam Obey Braba Gazy Francis Cameron Ade Bizan Pabeno. Those were the times Beatrice Edu Anthony Kuma the late Richard Corti what and Mami Elankra and the Nyama Sisa professionalism no I don't know about one in Yano. No amount of future, but nurses the mother was for a funeral grant or a funeral grant. I was a money because also Captain Smart down yet. Utumi Chobo President, Utumi Shawoba, will be any mambre, cast off winning money. Again, urban cancer unit. Cancer unit no body. One can't. Cancer unit kokolebu we di bi o wa we sesun that one chance dosimeters we be gadget be dosimeters another one I don't know why you know special there like a watch form I know this screen like a watch form now we be on panda abo no ho to detect radiation level no there's what cancer ward do stage bia we under them stage no I didn't detect them number you about do we saw us next for another one ba that very next no say one ba no one be you name fi wa obeya somewhat side infect be side infect obutuma wa affect me boom atma say obutuma affect mo nam no so ado ho cancer unit o awo say last time me call chest clinic was a chest abada o kolebu me do wo yin pede so na kasa smell me ntu engina no na me call you show obi na me kape baby na me heart on nurse ni do obi so na abenta heart on yan ye dan wa ha o na me stress man na me say doctor net na yin pe na nim oni nurse ni no wo te yin pe na me say eh how say me that time put na dan mask on me be o the risk nurses will take awo at the Accra hade na ekasa bahat at the Accra na ekasa bahat nurse need to lose in life at any day any time John Kuma Benadable bisan da be ntina nurse ni anu for language son for encouragement obisa Benadable there yan na ko share video no.
Government must make use of public services.
I don't have
in the UK
that.
That people use
but you are
public
talking
transport.
About UK.
Yes,
you can just
and
go underground, join the.
They are a wealthier country. Yes.
Yeah.
So, but if somebody who is a nurse is going to save a life, sit in trotro from Kasua to the General Hospital,
Bernard,
why does a member of parliament think they are better than that nurse?
We haven't said we are better.
So why should she go in a Trotsky and you go in a V8?
But let me tell you, the member of parliament's V8 is bought with his own money.
How did he qualify for the loan?
Please relax. You see,
can I get the same loan he got? Who guarantees that loan?
You see, I don't get the point we are making. Are you saying that you are the same as the member of parliament?
No,
there's a reason why he's the member of parliament.
We are saying that
the loans, the car that he drives, he's buying it with his own money.
When he leaves power after 4 years, how much does he take home? Is that the same the next takes after working for 10 years?
But you, at the end of every week, how many funerals do you attend?
Oh, me, I don't have many.
You don't even attend any. Yes, the member of parliament has to attend.
Is that part of
the radio funny crazy? Asimo Kenny. A yinti onyan land cruiser. It is a nurse even them few allowance na was watching no cramp. One for nurses now. PNO for no principal nursing officers na de no. Na obe John was sha wo ba. Then Yakopon the one for one bane nchen obotu on kada politician na wada da himpa from your time Yakopon boy ase besin de no. And abade Yakopon de be. Who politician mpo no, who MPP na ndisi ko ekwa to abaman. Na nurse no save life ado obisa no offer rural incentives or collect no Share ye them clip ya ba hwe ye mo kodo wo villages no. Share them clip video si. Na mo ya ma tete ne da them kofo ye dwuma ni nya na o de ninje na ware ye. Pay ahina na o de man. Now John use the job kere one na wa bochi no I don't know. Kona capture bochi na assistant pay waje. Na for to Ghana minister who put out that nurse ni a wa bochi. Kwan capture. It's the nurse is fin wall to kwan no. I'm a nurse ni ado ya mama niti. Me I don't joke with nurses. Me I'm surrounded by nurses. So be nja be catch I'm surrounded by nurses. It's am here about my child I one point me touch nurse ni kula boa. Moy ma tete ne there e bi o wa ya na also I shall did e be na be face one on one say jungu da be face one on one in the name of a politician internal bodyguards do it more bodyguards in gent no one kase be facing then say hu na won mi bu wa church na wa keka no you mu biti but we don't give a damn about it. You boy a coward no hide no of course mo bi don be do bon na one kasa ye coward for phone now from na ye share one on one. That's I say a kede we so a kede na dey si na me na why na dum na wo etin kwem ni poli wa say rade won fa no call hospital nurse ni no ye share this video clip if you catch him the day over pumped.
Piano kaka. Oh, was an ebre. Oh. Way back when I quite no crap or mamba. Eh, Bressa. See the way my charge is pushing the motor. See the way in the water. With my Akufado. Akufado, come and give us money. Come and give us money. The work is more than the salary. The work is more than the salary. It's too much.
Home visit. When she's called for.
I'm senior community health nurse at TRV.
Alright, so Gloria is a senior community health nurse at TRV. And so I understand you do this every week.
Yes, please.
You visit the people outside.
After 2 hours, I'm never able to crow. Kwesi ama. Hey, you welcome.
Now, say who? What see? Why dead them abubo ya emu no obofum. Obofum no. E me say na wasrewa. They were even happy. She ekono so emu moto odi na musuni. She picture we. Emu picture your daddy. Now back catch me there. So will be for incentive by a wrong. Are you crazy? I'm in there, my better me show. Tabi abiri. Show no day. Ya post. Ya be no be next week. Me come out with our social media practitioners. On a friend and some politicians. Men's gold. I want to know what do we scapato. She won't go for you. I will be said the nurses no go for no we no bend. The men's gold of no. I will no. Also a dress can mona. Also down go for be send one about life. Che. Ada enyim no. I am man for hunji. Se ensua de na enti nyama sa man for hu enji nyame. Akando ya opposition. Over opposition. Time and nurses work on strike. I don't know what's why political no. Oh no, what's your political? Let's still no perpetual ya no. And we be alanko. No boy. Take my account at that time no. Okay. Now all about government to social moleka. T.
And the responsibility of this government has become legendary. And so I think that when it comes to matters of health, the government must move with alacrity because it borders on the lives of the people. I am not going into the merits and the demerits of why they are going on strike at the moment. But any reasonable government will engage them and then plead with them whilst they are even at the negotiation table to go back to their hospitals or their facilities. And so, as a matter of urgency, I believe that government must respond to their call and make sure that these health workers are back to the hospital, because already we have a lot of challenges at the health facilities. They are leaving, in fact, they are fleeing from this country because of the economic conditions we find ourselves in. Now, when they take their salaries, they cannot buy anything with it. And so, in a matter of between 2021 to 2023, we have lost not less than 69,000 health workers in this country. And so today, if you go to the facilities, if you go to the hospitals, you wait for hours because there's hopelessness in the system, because there's so much hardship in the system. And that is what government must be responding to. And so for me, the Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to health care. And so they must respond to the needs of the lab people.
Ata, us they will treat her with what? Seriousness. We said government engage one. So what happened? Mini Akando, what happened?